The valley in California, United States of America, is appropriately named Death Valley, a name that is quite frightening. In the near future, the valley could even become purgatory. On the border between the states of California and Nevada, scientists have discovered a magma chamber poised to erupt. This basin is North America's warmest and driest region. In 1913, the temperature in this region reached 57.7 degrees Celsius, barely lower than the record temperature of 57.8 degrees Celsius set in 1922 in Aziziya, Libya. The rocks strewn throughout this desolate region are known to contain gold and silver. Due to this, numerous amateur miners attempt to explore this region in order to harvest crops that are rarely observed by the desert-dwelling Timbisha tribe. However, not only valuable minerals are preserved in this region. At a depth of several kilometers beneath the desert, scientists have detected the presence of magma that is continuously traveling upwards. Approximately 800 years ago, this material reached the groundwater table. As a consequence, an explosion occurred. A group of researchers from the Lamont Doherty Earth Observatory at Columbia University described the eerie images during the event. The dispersion of sediment into the air resulted in the formation of the 240-meter deep Ubahabi crater. 800 meters is the diameter of the resulting crater. The pressure exerted by groundwater also causes the appearance of a lethal gas shaped like a nuclear weapon explosion's mushroom cloud. The velocity of gas at ground level is 200 meters per hour. A magnificent spectacle. In order for a photograph to persist, it must be taken 16 kilometers away from the incident scene. Chemical evidence obtained from rock samples surrounding the crater indicates that crater eruptions occur every 1,000 years. The last eruption in the Ubahabi crater occurred around 1300. Who would have imagined that, beginning with a pool of water caused by a prolonged storm, the Valley of Death could be transformed into a beautiful flower garden with more than 20 species of beautiful flowers? According to reports, some of these species are uncommon or infrequent visitors to Death Valley National Park. This phenomenon is a truly fascinating spectacle for California residents. According to Tech Times, this area has been the finest in Death Valley National Park for the past decade. In fact, Death Valley National Park holds the record for being the hottest region in the globe. In addition, Death Valley National Park is one of the harshest regions in North America, with only 2 inches of annual precipitation on average. It is difficult for most plants to thrive in these areas due to the extreme conditions. Although these wildflowers blossom every spring, their density, variety, and extent of bloom are affected by environmental factors such as temperature and precipitation. The blooms were triggered by a series of storms in October 2015. These storms submerged significant portions of the area, allowing wildflower seeds to germinate under favorable conditions, thereby transforming Death Valley into a garden paradise. In October, one area of Death Valley National Park received more than 3 inches of rain in just 5 hours, according to local weather experts. The flooding caused by the typhoon replaced sufficient water supplies for months. Therefore, these 20 species can flourish. Typically, these hills and alluvial fans contain only rocks and gravel. This region is entirely arid and extremely hot. Now that conditions have changed, the yellow, white, pink, and purple hues of these flowers will fill your vision. Alan van Valkenburg, who has been the caretaker of this park for a quarter of a century, remarked, "At first glimpse, you will be captivated by the abundance of flowers there, and upon closer investigation, the variety of species will pique your interest." This once-in-a-lifetime occurrence occurred while he was laboring in Death Valley, which he described as a barren wasteland consisting of only rocks and dirt. Valkenburg stated that Death Valley no longer merits the name, Valley of Doom.